All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakak double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This video is going to be about how, or asking the question of who is genuinely even happy in this world, man, and in this society, man, because as far as I can see, none of these people are really happy, man, right? All these people try and come up against brothers that believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and try and have a problem with the things that we believe, right? But that's just because they want us to be trapped in the same rat race that never ends, that they're in, man, right? And they want us to have the same desires that they have, so that they can put their same stresses that they have on us, man. But we don't want to be stressed out by the stupid things that they're stressed out that ultimately don't mean nothing, man. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And most of the people in this world have always got something bad to say, man. They've always got a complaint. And one of the reasons why most of the time people record everything that they do in this world and put it on the internet is because they want other people that have not did those things to be jealous of it and to be envious of it, man. Most people live their lives in a way to make people jealous and envious, and that's why they always go around recording everything and posting it for everyone else to see. Because there's nothing wrong necessarily about taking pictures of yourself being places, and then you put those pictures in your house, or put those pictures in a photo album, or make videos and keep those videos on your laptop or on a hard drive, so that when you get older, you could revisit those moments of wherever you went in the world and have a record that you've been those places for your own self, right? Or if you had a map in your house, for example, if you had a world map in your house and you put like a drawing pins on all the places that you'd went to in the earth, if you was a person that liked to travel, there wouldn't necessarily be nothing wrong with that. But what people instead will do is they'll travel everywhere. They might travel and they feel the need to record it, or take pictures and put them on Instagram for everyone else to be seeing it, to make them jealous, right? That's the real reason why they do it, to try and make them jealous, man, right? Some of them will do it to show the countries off and stuff like that, and to show tourism. But the majority of people do that stuff to make other people that can't get those places, or they perceive can't get those places, jealous, man. Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 4, they that forsake the law praise the wicked. And most of these people in this world are praising the wicked. Everyone that when it comes to anything that Esau does wrong, right? They're always trying to justify Esau, right? That's what they go about trying to do. They go about trying to justify the Edomite man. So because he's got money, anything that he does isn't so bad because he made money from it, right? That's how this world gets viewed in general. By even 2/3 Jakes in the world, things that they do don't get seen as bad as long as they make money from it, man. Like if somebody went around selling rotten tomatoes to restaurants, right, to a pizza restaurant, and they was making tomato sauce for your pizzas with rotten tomatoes, but people found out that he made 10 million a week from that, they'd start doing that, man. They wouldn't say, you know what, that's not very ethical because you're making people sick. That's what it is. Just like how some of the main jobs in this world that get rebuked and people bun out, it will be like a McDonald's. If someone works in a McDonald's or any kind of fast food place, or someone's a road sweeper, right? Or someone like there's everyone knows the kind of jobs that people disrespect, man, or a cleaner. But if people found out that those cleaners make £10,000 every day, you think they disrespect those jobs anymore? No, they'd start getting their clean on too. That's how people are, man. There's a extreme demonic love for money, which is a thing that you need, man. It's a thing that you need in this world. You need money. But what people have forgot is that when some of these people think that when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna need money, because they've forgot one simple fact, man, that food exists without money existing. Cars exist without money existing. Houses exist without money existing, man. Those things that all exist without money. Now, this world has made people think that, well, you need money to get those things, but really those things exist without the so-called money that people have in this world, man. They exist without that. Verse 4, they that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. And that's why these people don't like us, man. When we're going around through our day-to-day lives, they can sense, even to a small degree, man, based on your spirit, that you are against this world, man. They can sense it. And they're always trying to seek a way to try and make you be about what they're about, man. They want you to have the same BS standards of life what they have, man. They want you to try and be desiring to every single year get the newest car. They want you to play the keeping up with the Joneses, right? Because they're not really happy. And that's why you'll see these people that have these nicer cars, right? And they're always driving them like idiots because they know that that payment's sky high, man. So they always have to be extra loud when revving the engine. They always have to make sure that they cut people off and all kind of crazy stuff because they got to get their money's worth, man. They never just drive the car normal. They always have to drive it extra or they won't indicate. All kind of madness, man. Normally, a lot of these BMW drivers with the latest BMWs and the latest Mercedes cars, they don't even drive properly, man. They drive like idiots because they're trapped in that rat race, man. And now they've got those things, they have to keep updating it every single time to compete with their neighbors normally. Now, what kind of a life's that? That's not the kind of thing that we want to be about, man. That's not the kind of life that I want to be about anyway. Because that will get tiring after a while. Right? Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, when the righteous in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And even those people are not happy in life, man. Because there's some of the men that have all of those riches, right? They're basically slaves to their family. They're basically slaves, man. They're trapped in going to work for all these hours, right? And then they might have a wife at home that's not even grateful for it, right? She's not grateful. And she's secretly plotting how to divorce that guy and get the money and get as much money as possible to where she gets more money than him now, when he's actually the one going out and doing the labor, right? That's this kind of world. And even if she ain't thinking that, there's a possibility that she could do that. So that's a thing that will make people mourn, man. That's a thing that will make you mourn. That's not a thing to make you glorify in the society that you're living in. That's going to make you vexed in your spirit, man. Right? None of these people are really genuinely happy, man. They're not really genuinely happy. And even the people that reach the so-called plateau of what this world's talking about, even they're miserable, man. They always end up having to take so much drugs. I remember I seen a video of DJ Academics, man. DJ Academics was talking and going through like how he lives his life and he was talking about how he just drinks alcohol every single day, right? From like 12 in the morning or in the evening, whatever you want to call it, 12 in the morning, whatever, right? He just be drinking alcohol until at night. He can just get up every single day, and that's how he can live his life. He can just drink as soon as it gets to 12 in the evening, right? He can just start drinking alcohol, right? But that's a sign that your life is actually stressed, man. That's a sign that your life's stressed because you're having to drink alcohol to hide some pain that you have, man. Whatever that pain is. You're having to hide what's really going on with you. That's what you end up having to do, man. A lot of these people that are famous, even Cat Williams was saying it on his interview with Shannon Sharp, where a lot of the main thing that people have to do when they sell their soul or when they sell out, the main thing that they have to try and do is pretend like it never happened. But they can't pretend like it never happened because they know that it happened, man. And they have nightmares about some of the dodgy things that they have to do, man. And then they end up having to re-up the wickedness. So they end up having to renew the contract and do another dodgy deal, man. And do another dodgy madness behind the scenes. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And Yahweh will make you not love the world, man. if you're supposed to not love the world anyway. Anything that you think you was gonna do to try and get yourself a bit high up on a level, he ain't gonna make it happen, man. He's gonna make his version of you getting what he wants you to get happen, not your version. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. So all of these things in this society, this is of the world, man. This ain't of us. And I'm gonna say this as well, man. If Yahweh Shai would have sold out, which he didn't, but if Yahweh Shai would have sold out, he would have been ruling this kingdom. So that shows that this is not the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh Shai would have ruled all these different times. He would have ruled the samurai times, right? He would have ruled the ninja times. He would have ruled the so-called medieval years and all of that. You know, he would have ruled all of these different times, when times where people first started getting the cannonball and the Gatling gun. He would have ruled all of those times. He would have ruled the so-called dark ages. He would have ruled all of that. There wouldn't have been no king over them times other than him, right? That's the contract that the devil tried to give him. That you can rule every single time. That's gonna be. But he wouldn't have got the kingdom of heaven though, if he would have took that dodgy contract, man. Let me get this. Because Yahweh Shai got his own kingdom that's waiting to be given to him. So he didn't need to take the kingdom that the devil was trying to give him, man. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 13. And I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, which the Ancient of Days is Yahweh, and the Son of Man is Yahweh Shai. And they brought him near before him, and they was given him dominion and glory and the kingdom. Right? So Yahweh Shai has already got a kingdom anyway, so he didn't need the kingdom that Satan was trying to offer him, which would have included this kingdom now. So there wouldn't be no president debates and all that. There wouldn't be no Donald Trumps and all of this. Yahweh Shai would have been ruling now if he would have took that dodgy contract, man. But this ain't no kingdom to want to rule over, where men are wearing dresses and where people don't know how many genders there are. This is a mad place. This is a loony bin. This is a big Arkham Asylum, man, where people are bugged out, man. And everyone's basically the Joker, the Riddler, you know, Two-Face, Scarface, Batman, Robin, you know. These people, Poison Ivies, these people are bugged out, man. These people are bugged out. They're trying to spy on you. They're trying to find out things about your personal lives. They're trying to pretend to be friends, but they're really a foe, right? Which is why a lot of Israelites don't even want to come out the house and be around none of these people, man, because these people are wicked. They might go to work, go to the gym, go to the shop to get food. Maybe they might go and see other people that they might know in the world somewhat, or their family members or whatever somewhat, and then they'll go home, man. And that will be about it. They don't want to just be going to bars, maybe necessarily, to try and like really intertwine and get a social network of people. They ain't trying to do all of that in most cases, man. I would assume. They ain't trying to just be in the midst of things and go into nightclubs and raving with glow sticks like Terry Crews. Verse 14, there was given him dominion and the glory and the kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. So why would Yahweh Shai have gave upon getting that and followed after Satan when he knew he had a kingdom that was going to be given to him that was forever anyway? And the same goes for us, man. Why would we? Why, and in particular, why would the elect, who have been programmed to follow after the Lord, they ain't got a choice? 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 10. For by grace ye are saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh, not of works, lest any man should boast. For ye are his workmanship, created in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai unto good works, which Yahweh have before ordained that we should walk in them. And just like how Yahweh's ordained that the elect's going to walk in these good works, he also ordained that wicked demon Esau, man, was going to be ordained to walk in all of his bad works, man. So anything bad that he did that leveled his nation up, that he thinks was a thing that brought us down. No, you were supposed to do that because you're being guided towards your own destruction, man. Every step you take, every move. Let me go into singing mode, man. Every step you take, every move you make, you know what I mean? That's been for you to get destroyed, man. Every single thing, and that goes for scoffers as well, man. When a scoffer starts bugging out, right? If a scoffer starts bugging out, or if someone starts changing what's actually the truth of the Bible is to bring it into something else that's bugged out and wicked, right? And starts making up things and making up lies. Well, Satan was designed and was given the ability to whisper in your ear and to make you mad, right? The devil was allowed to bug you out, man. And let's get it. Let's get it in the scriptures. Let's get it in the scriptures, man. When you start bugging out and saying some madness out your mouth, you was delivered unto Satan to be able to be like that. Where is this scripture, man? This is 2 Kings chapter 22 and verse 19. And he said, hear therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left, which is the angels on the right hand and the demons on the left, man. Right? And Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And just like how Yahweh decides what the end result's going to be, but then the angels and the demons will battle over how they're going to make that work be, right? That's the same way how it is in every other scenario, man. So there could be a scenario where, like this, who's gonna make Vocab Malone scoff against the Israelites and think he's doing the right thing? And a demon might say, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna make only his videos where he talks about the Israelites be boosted up. But then an angel might say, well, I've got an idea as well. I've got an idea too. But the end result is that he's gonna get destroyed. But the angels and demons will have their own points of view or their own techniques to get that path to occur. But the end result is what Yahweh decided, man. And that's would be the same for the elect. Who's going to make this person end up getting beamed up on the chariot? Okay, well, I've got this plan for his life. I think it should go like this. He might think he's going to go and start doing this career path. Or he might grow up as a kid in the street life. Or he might go and join the army. But then something's going to happen to where he gets kicked out. You know? Or he might just be a family man and we think that the family life way is the right way, and then I'm gonna make his wife commit adultery on him with a wicked ass Edomite, which is gonna stir up his hatred towards Esau more, and then that's gonna lead him to starting to get into the truth, and that's the way he's gonna enter into it. There'll be different ways, different techniques for everyone. Or he might be in the church and ask his pastor at the church a question, and the pastor might barefaced lie or not want to answer the question, and then he's going to look up that answer, put that question in YouTube, and that's going to lead him to an Israelite video, and that's how he's going to start hearing about it, and then he's going to try and take that information back to his church, and the church reject him and say that he's got a demon on him, and he knows that he ain't, and that, in fact, they're the ones that are wicked and liars, and that all they wanted him there for was because he had a good job and they wanted him to keep giving tithes. But anytime he tries to increase his knowledge, right, so that he could have a same amount of knowledge as what they claim to have, then they ain't trying to make it go that way because they want to be the voice of the church so that they can keep getting all the women and commit adultery with the next man's wives up in there. These are just some hypothetical scenarios that can occur to make men enter into believing in the Lord, man. Verse 21, and there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will persuade him. And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all of his prophets. Now, Vocab Malone's got a lying spirit in his mouth, right? But he actually thinks he's deep, man. And if he was honest, all the way how he started teaching the Bible is way more closer to how Israelites teach the Bible now, in terms of the things that he's prepared to go into and how he's prepared to look up words and all of this stuff and how he's grew a beard. You know what I mean? Where was his beard before when he was doing them whack raps, man? All you have to do is go on his channel and go to the oldest videos on his channel and see why he's mad. He wishes he was a so-called black rapper. That's what it is, man. And that's why he didn't like it when Kanye West started talking about Israelites, man. That hurt his feelings because you know he's probably got every single Kanye West album. You know he listens to Kanye West, man. You know he listens to him. Most people do. You know that hurt his feelings, man. Because he thinks he's a rapper, or thought he was, and he wasn't, man. That stuff was trash. And I ain't even got no flow. I ain't even got no bars like that. I ain't no rapper neither. But that's the difference. I know I can't rap, so I ain't gonna spit no whackness neither. You know what I mean? I'll stay in my lane. Whereas an Edomite will try that goofy ass stuff, man. And end up looking simple as hell. Whack ass rapper, man. And he thought he was spitting it too when he used to do that. He ain't good with the Bible, and he ain't good with a mic in his hand trying to rap neither. He's a hypocrite. He makes up fake terms that are not anywhere in the Bible. He believes in Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, what is wrong with this guy? He's got all the smoke to say things against the Hebrew Israelites, but don't say nothing about physical, actual murders taking place and killings taking place by those other people that they're saying that they're the Israelites. He ain't fair, you know? He tries to view prophecy based on only looking at them and doesn't say, you know what, why are all of these so-called black people, Latinos and Native Americans, saying they're Israelites? Where is this in the Bible? Is there a place in the Bible that said that there was going to come a time where people were going to lie and start saying that they were Israelites and be lying about it? That there's going to become a great uprising among the world where people are lying about them being Israelites? Or does it say that the actual lineage of Israelites was going to come back? But he ain't going to go into that. You know what I mean? Verse 22. And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all of his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. And that's what's happened to all of these people, man. Now, therefore, behold, Yahweh have put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and Yahweh has spoken evil concerning thee. And that's what, if men could see the heavenly realm, which in this scenario, this particular person was able to see into the heavenly realm, they was able to get a vision into what's going on in the heavenly realm, man. If we was all able to do that, we'd be able to know what the counsel was on other people's lives, man, or what the counsel was on our life. But man's goings of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? But in this particular scenario, that man was able to be shown the particular path for why this was going to happen to Ahab, man. But back on the topic of how no one in this world is really happy, man. And that's why when it goes down, these people are going to bug out, man. When these people start losing everything, they're gonna lose the plot, man. They really are gonna smash each other's faces in. And it sounds messed up and it sounds harsh to talk it that way, but that's what's gonna be happening, man. 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19: a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. People are not gonna be nice in that time, and even right now, people ain't really nice, man. Just make them. When the lockdown first came, man, when it very first came, I went out like the day before and went to see, like, to get food and all of that, right? And these people was bugging out, man. They were bugging out. But that wasn't even very realistic to what it really would be like, man. Because the people still had it in their mind that I'm going to go to the till and wait to pay for this food. Whereas if it became real, the people are going to be going into the store, filling up their trolley and walking right out. And not walking right out because they've got an Amazon Go account and everything's, no, they're going to have it in their mind, I'm stealing this. I ain't got the money, I'm stealing it. Or I have got the so-called money, but I ain't got the patience to be waiting. I'm just stealing this, man. It's in the power of my hand to take it. I'm gonna take it. That's what's coming, man. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 3. In fact, verse 4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish, and most of these people don't even like themselves, man. And what's one of the main signs that people don't like themselves? Cosmetic surgery, man. And we've even got men doing it now. So men are getting fake abs, right? Men are getting their stomachs, the stomach in their belly sucked out. They're getting liposuction and all that, right? Men are getting their legs lengthened. But men are not doing nowhere near as much stuff as what the women do, man. The women are getting BBL surgery. I remember I was at the train station, man. One of the train station in Birmingham one time, the biggest train station in Birmingham, right? And as I'm walking through the train station, I seen a sign on a building that was attached to the train station, and it said a BBL surgery for £99, man. It said non-intrusive BBL surgery, man, which just shows that how low value these people's mindsets are, man. That's all they care about is some glutes, or what my glutes look like. That's the main becoming one of the main things that people care about in this world, man. It's all they care about. Verse 6, in fact, verse 5, the earth also is defiled and the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws. And that is funny that it says that in the scriptures, because a lot of times people in this world complain about things all the time, right? But then the thing that would be justice for them and that would bring justice is the thing that they hate the most, which is Yahweh's laws. That's the thing that would actually bring justice to them. But that's what they hate. Women in this world are complaining all the time about men and all of that, right? But men not having things a lot of the time is in some cases another woman's fault. So every single time if a woman that gets with a guy that has wealth, right, but she's able to, when that relationship breaks, steal half of his wealth and sometimes more, well then now, because she's got her own wealth that she stole from another guy that she didn't earn, what does she normally desire to do when she gets with a new guy? Does she desire to now take care of him with the wealth that she stole from that other man? Or does she desire him to have his own wealth so that he can take care of her? And she's not going to use that money that she stole to take care of him in most cases, man. But then the next woman that gets with the guy that had half of his wealth taken, right? He's not going to be able to take care of this new woman as much because he's doing it with half that amount now. And in most cases, women don't even care to use their own money for anything. So what is the real use of them having any money in the first place anyway, when they're always trying to desire whatever kind of money a man makes? So the world's a better place with men having wealth than women having wealth, because most brothers out here, right? I would not believe that any Hebrew Israelite, right, that I would say is an Israelite that actually really believes in the Lord. I would not believe that if they had unlimited resources, that they would turn their face away from any woman that they care about to give her of his wealth. I wouldn't believe that, but I would believe that the majority of women would even if they had unlimited resources, would feel some type of way of taking care of brothers with their wealth. They'd feel like they're being hard done by, even though it's not going to affect them in any kind of way. But men are not like that, man, because men are actually good people, man. You know what I mean? Men are actually righteous more so than women are, man. Let's go with this. Verse 5, the earth also is defiled and the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. And most people in this world, man, they're always complaining about things all the time. But the things that would end up helping their life is the laws of Yahweh, right? That's the thing that would make people stop wanting to steal all the time. That's the thing that would make people stop wanting to lie. That's the thing that would make men not be able to sleep with your wife and make you have to be worrying about where your wife is at night, or where your wife is when you're at work and all this kind of stuff. Because if they do something, they're going to get judged for that. So you wouldn't have to worry about that because judgment's going to come even if they do go off. That's the thing that's not going to make men be able to have to pretend like they don't find other women attractive in this world. The laws of Yahweh. That's the thing that's going to make men work harder because they'll know that in order to have these multiple wives, you actually have to have something to give them. And then that's the thing that's going to make women have a better life in general anyway, because the men are going to have to take care of you. They're not just going to be able to sleep with you and bounce, which is what happens in this world. Even though the men might, this is another thing that's funny. In this world, even the men that have the wealth that women like and all of that, they don't want to take care of you women because they know that you women are demons. And they know that some of you women that are trying to holler at them and that have got husbands, and you're trying to sneak around behind your husband's back to be with him. So he don't want to take care of you because he knows you're a demon himself. He'll deal with you for that one time when he takes you away or whatever. But he knows that you're a scumbag too, because you're running behind your husband's back that actually cares about you to be around them. So you women don't end up getting the things spent on you, what you wanted to get spent on you anyway, a lot of the times, man. You don't get the permanent lifestyle of being set that you desire, which is another reason why most of the people in this world are not happy for real, man. They're not happy because they've did a lot of bugged out things in order to get into the position that they're in. Verse 6, therefore have the curse devoured the earth. And the main way how the curse has devoured the earth is because the Israelites have been cursed. And through the Israelites being cursed, that is how the world is not functioning at its most efficient, because the people that are supposed to rule are not ruling. So righteous judgment doesn't go out, man. The earth, therefore, have the curse devoured the earth, and all that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And that's getting ready to come, man, where a lot of people are gonna be perishing, man. A lot of people are gonna leave the earth, man. When all hell breaks loose, the grave, death is gonna be filled, man. And there's even a scripture where the birds are gonna be told to get ready because you're about to start eating the flesh of kings. The birds are gonna have a feast on the so-called elite men of this world, man. They're gonna taste their flesh. Pardon me. Verse 7, the new wine mourneth, and the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. So that pride spirit, that Jody Shore, tashing on, going up, living up, city girls, city boys, you know what I mean? City boys, we up. All that bad B spirit and all that these people, that all them stupid look that these Israelite women have, man, where they got these big eyelashes, the gelled down baby hairs, you know, the long fingernails, red hair, brown hair, highlighted colored hair, you know, weaves, walking down the street with sandals and mini dresses, all of that spirit, man, with the crop tops, you know, all of that, man. That spirit's gonna get purged out too, man. Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So that's gonna start happening as well. And that's why a lot of I watch a lot of these police channels where they pull over people for DUIs and all of that kind of stuff, right? Drinking under influence, drunk drivers and all of that. In America, normally this happens a lot, man. And a lot of the times it's women that are alcoholics, man. A lot of you women out there are alcoholics, man. You drink too damn much. And you start fighting. A lot of you have got mental health problems. You're mad lunatics, man. And the reason why you're doing all of that stuff is because strong drink is becoming bitter to you. You ain't drinking it with a song no more. You're just drinking it to try and hide your pain, man. And you're becoming what's the term, man? Functional alcoholics, to where technically you should be drunk by this amount of alcohol that you're drinking, but you're become immune to that amount. So now you can drink that amount that used to get you drunk, but now you can still go to work. And I've seen on a couple of the videos that I'm talking about, I've seen female school teachers, man, that work for nurseries. They're at work drunk with wine cooler, little miniature wines, in their purse and all that, drunk as a skunk at work, man. Drunk alcoholics, man. But then these women have desired. This is the world that you women desire to be in. But then you can't handle it. You're drunk, taking drugs. You know what I mean? Having to see therapists, having to go on. This is another madness that we see. All you women that go on TikTok and cry about your life while recording it, man. You're on camera, recording yourself crying about an ex-lover that don't like you no more. And you're crying on TikTok, man, and recording it for everyone to see you crying. That's a sign of mental health problems, bro. That's a sign that you ain't right in the skull. If you're doing that, you ain't right in the head, man. Now, people might say that we ain't right in the head because we make these videos, but these things are coming from the scriptures. Now, if you people can't see that that's what the scriptures are saying, then that's your problem. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And that's how it's going to get, man. People are going to be hiding in them houses, man, when it really goes down as well. People are going to be trying to wish they could go to a bar. I'm from Birmingham, man. So people that are from Birmingham will know this, but you'll know from your own place where you live, man. There's a place in Birmingham called Brindley Place, man, and it's by Broad Street, right, which is like one big road where they've got loads of the higher class restaurants, loads of the higher class hotels, and then there's Brindley Place would be a side road from there where they've got a canal, and then it's got loads of like different restaurants where at night time it's all candlelit dinners and all this kind of stuff, and then you can eat your food by the restaurant overlooking the canal and all of that stuff, right? And it looks all nice and that at night time, you know. There'll be gentle music playing and all that, violins and all that kind of stuff. But in London, I'm sure there'll be places even better than that. You got Piccadilly Circus and all of these kind of places, Oxford Circus, where they've got them restaurants that are off to the side there, right? You got the Shard and all of these kind of things. Everywhere's got their own place. If someone's from Texas, they'll have a place. If someone's from LA, they'll have a place. In New York, they'll definitely have places like that, man. Definitely. Because London is ultimately like a lesser version of New York, right? Them two cities are very similar. But everywhere's got its own place, man. But there already came a time, so lucky if I'm rambling, but there already came a time where those places got shut down anyway. But there's going to come a time where those places shut down and never open again. Never. To where they never open again, man. People are going to be raiding them for the last bit of crumbs of food, man. That's what's going to happen. Verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened and the mirth of the land is gone. And that's when we're going to really know. That's when we're going to really know, man, that this place is through. When ain't nobody trying to shake it, man. And here's one of the main things that we're gonna know that is this place is done. When the Israelite women don't want to twerk no more, man. That's when we're gonna know, man, that this place is done for. When an Israelite woman is not trying to twerk. When her hips just don't work, man. When her hips don't lie. And she just lost all rhythm. She can't even shake it no more, man. Because when all hell breaks loose initially, they're gonna still be twerking, man. When riots are taking place, when people are running up in Sainsbury's, running up in Morrison's, running up in Asda, Aldi, Lidl, you know, Weatherspoons, Waitrose, M&S, Food, Hall and all that. There's going to be Israelite women just for no reason twerking on the side of the street. Hey, 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 yeah. All that twerking stuff that they do, man. They're going to be doing that. There's videos on the internet where women are twerking when there's riots happening, man, in front of riot police. But when it's really gone down, man, that's one of the signs that we're gonna know that these women are through. When they're not twerking, and when they're trying to be humble, and when they actually start trying to talk to Israelite men with some respect, that's when we're gonna know it's done. When they actually start trying to actually genuinely try and make out like the Israelite man and the Israelite woman belong to the same nation, rather than that they are better than us. And we're gonna know that this place is done when they actually start trying to talk to us like we're better than them. Because at the moment they talk like we should be happy that they're talking to us, man. That's how they try and move it at the moment. That like we should be happy that they exist, or we should be happy that you women exist, right? No. Why should we? Why should we, man? When you women already expect us to better your lives anyway, you don't expect that you should have to do anything to better our life. But that's another reason why nobody's even happy down here, man, because the women have become demons, man. And that's why I ended up having to stop, or had to lessen the amount of videos that I was adding to a playlist about women getting rebuked, man. I think it's around 300 videos now. And there's been several videos within the last 2 weeks that I could have added to it, which would have made it be at least like another 25 to 50 videos. But I stopped adding them. I ended up having to stop adding them, man, because it was becoming so many. But I might start adding them back again, so that people can see all of these videos, man, and that you women can know that you've got problems too, man. You got some problems that you need to fix in yourself too. And I think I've said more than enough on this topic, man. I'm gonna end the video there, man. But no one's really happy in this world, man. And just a few of the things that I've pointed out already can explain why. Right? But I'm gonna end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom.